Welcome back to more in the world of magic, everyone. So last time we were here in the Mushroom Marshland and I pretty much talked about, I think it was all just like the in-game chat and what I'm gonna be doing, you know. So yeah, it's funny how that's the first comment we see. Oh my god, stupid lag. That's the first in-game comment that we see, the shout. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so oh look at that. What the heck? I have a 20% for everything too? What? Freaking game fakes your damn server. Oh my god. Oh my. Whatever, just get this shit and keep moving. Stupid game. That's a great one, man. At the end of the last video I was ranting about this game, and the beginning of this video ranting again. I'm telling you people, every time I do these World of Magic videos they end up being rants about this freaking game, how much I hate it. So, the server stability side of it. Jeez. Alright, so let's see. For today's video, I actually want to talk about why the name change. I briefly mentioned it in the beginning of the first video of the World of Magic, you know, like the whole rebranding thing. But I'm gonna be mentioning it again in more detail. First of all, why I changed it and why I changed it to that specific name, DeltaShinyZeta. So, let's talk about this. All right, wait, let me take a look at something first, though. That's not enough money yet, no, to get Volume 3. I don't think so. You know what I should do? What the hell am I doing? Turn this on. Okay, I like to put shift at the bottom. Alright, so yeah, as you guys already know, in case you didn't watch, you know, part 1 of this series, you would know, oh look at that Mystic Seed, you would know that, basically, I changed my name. Okay, sorry about that, I actually had the Do Not Disturb off. No, it's not because I actually, you know, like, lost a connection. No, it wasn't that. For once, you know? But it was because a text message banner actually appeared at the top from a friend of mine, and I was like, wait, what? Why are they appearing? But then I looked, and Do Not Disturb was actually off. Every time I do a recording in an iPhone game, I have Do Not Disturb on. That way, the notifications don't actually appear on screen, you know? Alright, but anyway, as I was saying, you know, why did I change my name? Well, I changed my name, as I mentioned in part 1, because of a very, very good reason, I want to say. For quite a long time now, I mean really from when I started YouTube, well, I like the name Shiny Sparky. I started with Shiny Sparky 1-4 just for the hell of it. I put Shiny Sparky 1-4, like the 14 at the end, because that's the number I always chose back when I played baseball. You know, it was my jersey number. So it's like, I guess, my favorite number, you know? That's why. I mean, it's kind of dumb having a favorite number sometimes, but it's true. 2 Mystic Seeds already, wow. But yeah, so that's what I did, you know? Eventually I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of the 14. Like, there's no point in having a 14, you know, a number at the end, when you can just have the name without the 14. So I just did Shiny Sparky. The thing is, though, for some goddamn reason, YouTube cannot distinguish between the words Sparky and Sparkly. I have no idea why now. I'm sure some of you already know this, and I actually had comments in part 1 telling me that, yep, like I've noticed that it always autos to Sparkly, the search. I don't know why. Like, here's the thing, search, well actually you can't do it anymore because I already changed my name, but before I changed my name, if you actually just search on the YouTube search Shiny Sparky, just that, Shiny Sparky, most of the time, it would redirect and correct the search and be like, did you mean, or no, it doesn't say did you mean, that's Google, my bad. But it's gonna say, searching results for Shiny Sparkly. And then there's a little button at the top that says, search instead for Shiny Sparky. In a way it is autocorrect of what Google does, you know? Because basically, really? Thank you, freaking lag. Oh my god, lag. But yeah, basically, you know, if that's happening, that's because YouTube is for some reason automating it and saying that the default correct word is actually Sparkly, not Sparky. And I don't know why. They're obviously both words. Well, I mean, I don't know, Sparkies. Maybe it's because Sparky isn't an official dictionary word. It's more so a nickname that many people say, like remember that Pikachu called Sparky in the Pokemon anime? I'm pretty sure you do. So it might just be a name. That's probably why. why it's defaulting the word sparky to sparkly, because I think sparkly is actually a word. You can say, oh, that's so sparkly, right? Yeah, that's an actual word in the dictionary, I think. Maybe that's why. But the point is that when it searches for shiny sparkly, like the first search result is shiny sparkly, what ends up happening is that it searches for channels that have the word sparkly instead of sparky. One of the top channels on YouTube, and by top I mean like tens of thousands, I think it's like 50,000. I don't actually know the exact number of subscribers that this person has. But one of the top channels that has the word sparkly in it is a channel known as Pretty Shiny Sparkly, which is actually very similar to my name, Shiny Sparkly, or Shiny Sparky, but you know, Shiny Sparkly. So yeah, it would search for Pretty Shiny Sparkly at the top because that's I guess the top YouTuber that has the word sparkly in the name. That's a problem. If you search for Shiny Sparky and Pretty Shiny Sparkly is coming up, that's a problem not only for me getting less, you know, I guess less traffic, but more traffic for the YouTuber. Now I'm not saying that whatever, I wish less traffic for the YouTuber, no, but I mean, I'm just saying, you know, obviously somebody searching for me, they deserve to find me, not another YouTuber, you know? So for a while, for about a year, I was actually debating on switching my name. I didn't want to do it because I thought that people would probably not recognize me, you know, and be like, who the hell is this new person that I'm subscribed to? I'm just going to unsubscribe. And for a while, I was like, I think my name, despite it not being searched very well, my fans, all of you, recognize me by Shiny Sparky, so I feel that I shouldn't change my name. And I was living under that mindset for almost a year. But eventually, I was like, you know what? Screw it, I'm switching. I'm over this garbage. I'm seriously over this garbage, you know, of not being able to be searched well. So I'm switching my name. And guess what? I switched my name. I did switch my name. So yeah, I'm not Shiny Sparky anymore. DeltaShinyZeta is what I switched to. DeltaShinyZeta is, it's a much better name for searching. Now, there is something common with it. There's this thing called DeltaZeta, which is actually... Yeah, okay, this is funny. This is really funny. I got a couple questions asking why I switched to DeltaShinyZeta. Like, what the name actually means to me and why I switched to that specifically. Well, funny you asked that. Yes, funny you asked that. But, so, the shiny is just... It's a word that I kept because I still want to be at least somewhat recognized for my name, you know? So I kept shiny in there. The DeltaZeta part is the new part, obviously. I put DeltaZeta because, well, a couple of reasons. But first of all, if you don't know what DeltaZeta means, I'll tell you right now. DeltaZeta is actually a sorority. If you've been to college, or if you go to college, or if you at least know the social life of college, you would know that a sorority is essentially this, I'm not going to say a club or an organization because it's not. But instead it's, because it's a part of Greek life basically. It's this huge group. A sorority or fraternity is a huge group, which I'm sure you know. Fraternities are male exclusive, sororities are female exclusive. You may be thinking, so you put your name on a girl's thing despite you being a dude? Yes, I did. I actually did. For one, I thought it was freaking hilarious to do that. And the second reason is just because out of all the fraternities and sororities, there is none, to me, there is no other name that just sounds way better, that just sounds better off the tongue. If you just say DeltaZeta, it sounds so cool in my opinion. Ever since I first heard it, which was back about maybe 3 years ago, when I was at my community college, I heard of DeltaZeta. And I was like, oh my god, that name is so cool. And it actually is, it's amazing. Like, there's other ones that are actually pretty nice. Like, some of them have like Omicron, which is really cool, like something Omicron. A couple say Epsilon, which I like. There's also Delta Gamma, which I actually kind of like a lot, how it sounds, Delta Gamma. But then DeltaZeta. DeltaZeta just, man, I'm telling you, it just sounds so good off the tongue when you say that, you know? Like, DeltaZeta. Man. Also, I do have a couple friends that are in DeltaZeta. And, I guess that's maybe some biased way, you know, that maybe helped me bolster to that name. Let me tell you people, DeltaZeta actually has some criticism. It's had criticism for a couple years, I mean, I'm pretty sure every sorority, or almost every single one, does actually discriminate based on looks. And I'm not directly accusing it, it's just what you hear. And in a way, when you look at all girls in the sorority, you're like, oh my god, people, this is so true. Like, everybody's freaking smoking hot. Seriously, they are. And fraternities, I guess, girls will be like, hey, every guy's good looking, you know? Not every single one, but most, you know? The thing about Delta Zeta is that I think it goes even beyond that. Like, it probably discriminates even more, which I'm not a fan of course. But at the same time, because I'm actually friends with quite a number of them, I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm a guy, you know? I'm single, and there's a lot of good-looking women, girls, that I'm friends with. Wink wink, okay, I'll shut up now. Anyway, so, yeah, the point is that I just like the name, and I'm very fond of the name. I have friends who are on there. They like it a lot, of course. I've heard a lot of good things, a couple bad things like I just said, but mostly good things. And yeah, I also thought it was really funny. Oh, look at this! I got double shot, volume, I think that's volume 3, right? That actually saves me a lot of money. Yes! Give me this! Awesome. Now my attacks are bolstered even more. But yeah, I also like the fact that it's a sorority yet I'm a guy, you know? I just think that's so hilarious. Because you never know what somebody's actually searching. Like, because Delta Zeta, or like a lot of sororities have like their own YouTube channel, which they're not all that popular, but they just post like their little, you know, their sorority house or fraternity house, you know, and like what they actually do, a couple of events that they do, you know. Which is pretty cool and all. But, you know, you never know if somebody actually goes on YouTube and tries to search for that sorority, especially if somebody that wants to join, and then they find me somehow, and then they're like, who the hell is this guy who just took the name from the sorority that I like? That's gonna be so funny. Now, you may be asking, but Shiny, if you put Delta Zeta or DeltaShinyZeta, if somebody searches for that, won't they actually go for the, like, won't it actually automate to the Delta Zeta sorority? I tried it, but no, it's more so half and half in a way, and more so to me, especially if you put the word shiny in there. A bigger issue might actually be that it searches for shiny Pokemon sometimes for some freaking reason. I don't know why. If you search it, at least on Google, not on YouTube, it might actually do that. It might. It might actually automate to like some freaking shiny, I don't even know, some Pokemon, whatever. Something about Pokemon. I'm like so out of touch with Pokemon, people, like it's not even funny. It's not. I'm so damn behind. Jeez, like, I know almost everything from generations 1 through 4. So basically the whole Dialga Palkia thing, I know that. Starting from the 5th one, which I believe is, what was it, Tepig? Tepig, Oshawott, and Snivy? Starting from those, I just completely forgot, like, stuff. I never even played the games all the way through. Black and white. And then the 6th generation, X and Y, it was like... Actually, who the hell was that? Fennekin, Froakie, and Chespin? I think it's Chespin? Yeah. Wow. And then Generation 7, I don't even know. Pokemon Sun and Moon, I have no idea who the starters are. I have not been paying attention to anything. It's funny because I'm almost thinking of like maybe doing a blind run in that game when my 3DS capture card comes in. You know? I don't know, would it be fun to just do like a Pokemon Sun or Moon LP, like out of nowhere? Like blind? Using the knowledge just from generations 1 through 4? Not knowing anything about new stuff like fairy types and all that shit, you know, and nothing? And all the new moves that I don't know about either? Man, that would be interesting for sure. But I don't know, I mean, there's just so many games I want to let's play, you know? But yeah, I guess I'm gonna end the video here. I talked about my name in this video, you know? Why my name, why that? So that's why. I do plan on keeping this name, you know, pretty much forever. So yeah, in case you didn't know, but I want to keep it forever. Why am I still fighting these guys? What the hell am I doing? Seriously. Also, what bow do I have? Oh yeah, I need to get my freaking adventurer's bow, but that's only a level 8 thing. Oh well. So now you know why I chose DeltaShinyZeta. You know? That's cool, right? I'm pretty sure. And now you know why I actually decided to change my name in general. just because of the whole trafficking thing, you know, it was a bad thing, and it was like that for years, pretty much. So I guess in the next episode, I'm going to be talking about probably, I want to say maybe, because I want to dedicate a video to social media and what plans I have with that, but I also want to talk about a couple other things as well. So I'm not entirely sure yet, but we'll see. So, if you enjoyed this episode in any way, please be sure to leave a like. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone.